Hey guys, welcome back to our Imrik Let's Play. Hope you've had a great week, hope you're hyped and really excited for Immortal Empires on the 23rd. Just before we begin, if you're enjoying the content, please consider dropping me a like on the video, leaving a comment, and possibly subscribing to me if you want notifications. Hit that bell icon to be notified when I upload a video. So yeah guys, we left off, we dealt with our initial province here. We dealt with the dwarves. We've got a rebellion that we have to go and deal with here. And I think we were going to slightly detour to go and take out... we think that there's a Skaven faction here. I mean, there's definitely Skaven corruption there, so it's kind of, you know, it's a well-educated guess that there's Skaven actually living in there. I think the big issue is going to be Kugath, or the bigger issue is going to be Kugath. So over time we might learn whether it's best to just absolutely hotfoot it over to him and take him out. But I'm just seeing an opportunity here. These rat factions are usually quite weak. This is green territory for me. We can hopefully clear out all the corruption here. Doesn't seem to have, like, I don't know, did it, like, in Mortal Empires, did it start with, like, 100 vampiric corruption? So hopefully it won't be quite as much of a nightmare to clear that out. My only reservation about doing this is that it might put me into contact with somebody I don't want to meet over here. I think like Scarbrand's in this kind of space here, and there isn't really that much separation. But I think we'll take the chance. I think we'll take the chance. So this is going to take it's probably going to take a little bit of time, but first things first, better deal with this rebellion. So I am actually going to drop down the invocation. I can't remember why I think it was just money and saving money for buildings and things. But I think I'm going to drop this down just to give us the the construction cost reduction, the influence, the control. So let's do that. See how much money we actually make from this fight. We'll do some recruitment after this turn. Like, the rebellion is slightly larger than my army, and I'm going to get Eladan to go down here. I might have her recruit for me as well. Let's just see. So yeah, I might have her recruit for me to give the troops to Imrik. And we've got 5 archers there. Let's grab like one of each. And yeah, let's crack on. Okay, yeah, this should be absolutely fine. Right, she's got... Yeah, Shem's Burning Gaze. Imrik's probably going to get hit by that, and Fast Protection. But yeah, let's do it, guys. I was sort of hoping that there was a chance that that they would have a bolt thrower that I would have a chance to steal. Because obviously if you fight artillery of your own faction type, or there's a bit of an exception there between Dark Elves and High Elves, and between greenskins and dwarfs, but you have a 10% chance for every artillery piece in the opposing force, as long as you don't, well, whether you destroy it or not, I don't know if it matters, but you have a chance to steal the artillery piece. Alas, they don't have one, so what a shame. Anyway, you might get luckier than I am. Right, so let's have a look though. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Just going to whack the archers into guard mode. You know what, it's great to hear, like, the High Elf battle music. It's some of the best music in Total War Warhammer, I think. So yeah, my archers are probably only as good as theirs, and I don't think theirs have... Yeah, it might be slightly better if we picked up, you know, the odd chevron here and there, but really I'm going to be relying on Imrik and the Dragon Princes to do a lot of work. I need to deal with those... What have they got here? They've got Illyrian Reavers and they've got Illyrian Reaver Archers. I kind of need to deal with their archers before I can get my Dragon Princes. However, we might just ignore them. Yeah, we might just, like, avoid this side, let the archers deal with that, and let's get Imrik and the Dragon Princes to go this way. My mage does have Burning Head, so I'm going to move her up. Maybe let's go and see if we can get their attention, and then the dragon will be ready to just go and cause whatever carnage it can. Did I just hear a Shem's Burning Gaze? Did it hit the trees? No, I don't think I did. I don't think I heard anything. Was it the wind? But yeah, right. So I like Burning Head because it does have a pretty good cast range. So let's just, before we Yeah, they've adjusted now. I should have actually waited. But like, let's let them adjust.
The greater good.
Gonna bring my good lady here, Michaela, into the trees. We might just go for this actually. I don't know. I mean, like, it's gonna be a bit of a trick shot, but it's gonna realistically hit some of that stuff. So let's pull her back in case that triggers them. And I think it might have done. No, not sure. Yeah, it's tickling them a little bit. It's done a bit of HP damage to most of those. Yeah, to most of those archers. Right, let's turn around here, and we'll do exactly the same thing if they form ranks and don't come at me after that. I have a fear that where are the Illyrian Reaver archers? They've sort of switched sides in all of that. No, they're backing off now. We might have a chance to do that again then.
Maintaining order.
Or maybe not, because we might do too much damage to them now. Yeah, they've decided to come at me, and that's fine. All right, cool. Okay, let's hold on our winds of magic. Maybe it's just that spear unit. They can't decide what they're doing. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fine.
Calidor's chosen.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the winds of magic to do something with this. It'd be terrible. But let's try it. It's going to hit this blob okay. Yeah, that's alright, and it's going to hit some of those, yeah, it's going to hit some of the stuff, hopefully, in the trees as well. Yeah, it roasted them a little bit as well. It's like they still don't quite know what they're doing, do they? But yeah, what I definitely need to deal with some of this stuff. Letting them fire their missiles at my at my spears with shields is absolutely fine. Right, let's get you firing over there. Now, where are these? I'm just going to move them up. Right, might get the dragon to just hop in here a second, deal with those Illyrian Reavers, because I actually want to turn the missiles onto this unit here. So they are shooting at me. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to bring the Dragon Princess back down here and get into the trees, because they are doing a bit of a number on my on my archers and stuff. Let's move my.
We will obey.
Not going to be able to do anything about that as well. Right, we're in the process of dealing with that unit there. They are going to get a charge. But yeah, let's just ram into the archers here. It's not the best place to be fighting, like in the trees here. Let's put down his Star Lance. Ring of Corin. Yeah, let's get that on their character here. I'm going to get the fear causing on here as well. Okay, we've broken them. That's good. Alright, so it looks like somebody needs to do something out here. Caught most of their, most of their archers here are kind of shut down now. Imrik, just fight her if we can. My dragon, where is he? Okay, he's chased off those Illyrian Reavers. Right, let's come and see about breath attacks and stuff. Oh, is it going to go for this already damaged unit? Never mind. Doing absolutely fine here. I mean, there's more spears and stuff coming in, but like, yeah, as you'd expect, doing absolutely fine. But I think we'll pull out there now because there's some more spears and stuff arriving, so we'll just maybe cycle the charge and try and get round onto this archer unit here. And then, yeah, we got the dragon coming up as well. Maybe we didn't chase those Illyrian Reaver archers off, but why was the dragon over there then? Maybe they had a second one. I'm so confused, I don't know. They've ignored. Well, no, they haven't. They're struggling to get out of combat, but it's should be all right. They are firing on my dragon. That's okay. Gonna try and see if we can get round and yeah, if I can do a breath attack, even if it's not perfect from the try and do that, and it might hit the spear unit next door as well. All right, let's come around here. The missiles are doing all right. Yeah, they've routed. Good. Okay. Saved up quite a lot of winds of magic now. I might just try and like lob something over there and just hope for the best. Right, I'm gonna get you to go down here. Yeah, you know what? And if it hits these as well, oh my god. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, I mean it wasn't the best, but still. Right, let's pull round.
Glory is mine.
Yeah, I think this battle's nearly over.
Awaiting orders.
I'll just lob a fireball at their caster here, and let's shut this archer unit down. And I'm simply going to get Imrik to go and fight her now, and we'll Ring of Core in her as well. And there we go. That looks like that's it. Okay, perfect. Right, I'll see you back on the campaign map, guys. I'm just going to do some cleanup and run some things down. Okay then, guys, yeah, we got a decisive victory there. Managed to run most of the army off. Shall we take... I think we'll take the... Yeah, we'll take the money. So Imrik has this quote where he says, blessed by Vaul, as in Vaul, like the elven god, V-A-U-L. The first time I heard that in Warhammer 2, I swear I thought it said blessed by boar, or bless my boar. So I was like, where's your boar? Why do you want your boar blessing? Anyway, no, yeah, we should be able to, yeah, this should be autoable without me losing anything. Right, let's see. Yeah, good, okay. Fine. Yeah, I'll just take that again. Right, so, now, this is a bit of a gamble, because if I force march down here, there is a chance the rats could declare on me, and then, yeah, and then attack me and ambush Imrik. So let's just check, because we think it's this random faction called Clan Carrion. Kinda says they're quite strong. Yeah, and they're not at war with anyone, so we might be a little bit more cautious about this. What we'll do is we'll sit in Fortress of Warrank just for a turn, for the additional replenishment. So no regiments of renown yet. I can get an Ogre Mercenary, interesting. I don't need to take that right now. But before we move off, we might take that. And I'm going to be slightly less brazen with her. We're going to do the recruiting with Imrik here, I think. So yeah, let's take what I said. Like, if there's masses and masses of clan rats and Skaven slaves, like, we do want to go heavier on archers, but we are at least going to need some stuff to hold them back, so that we can burning head them into oblivion. And let's have a look. I'm leaving that growth building, am I not? We're going to have a noble that we can recruit soon. Yeah, I think this is okay, guys. I think we're ready to move on. So Imrik's picked up Bowmaster. I think we'll get, let's just see, we'll get Root Marcher here. I think it's still going to be valuable to get something like Elven Healing for that, yeah, that casualty replenishment, and the attrition reduction might come in handy at some point as well. So I'm not sure whether I just want to grab this for him first, just for like a little buff to a few things. I think he's alright. Interesting, it says charge bonus +5, but our charge bonus must already be like 94 point something, and it's actually 5 point something here, if that's correct, because it's saying charge bonus 100. Yeah, no, let's go. Let's just see. So control, tradable resources, ambush defense chance. That would come in kind of handy for fighting rats. Yeah, I mean, it might come in handy fighting other factions. I think, like, overall that's going to be more beneficial. Like, this will be more beneficial for the entire campaign. Yeah, I think we're going to take a point into that, just in case things do go horribly wrong here. Erring on the side of caution. So we're going to snatch, what we're going to get. Kindle Flame's a good one for that weakness to fire damage, but just being able to overcast the spell would also be useful, and make the base cast a bit cheaper. So yeah, this is fine, and then we're not going to repair. I don't believe there's going to be any diplomacy to do. Nah, we're fine. Okay, so that was turn 5 done then, guys. Rebellion's quelled. Public order's going up while we sat in the settlement. And can I just see, does one of these give local recruitment capacity +1? Yes, it does. Okay, so if I can grab like 3 units next turn, plus a noble, then yeah, I think we'll hopefully be good to move off. So that's fine. Right, let's move. Yeah, so I've just made a short YouTube video just about campaign map trends and things, if you guys want to go and check that out. But interesting, I think some of the key things that I've noticed are that it's tougher for the AI to confederate. So I am seeing, like, rather than there just being like a monoculture of like one faction in one region and then another faction in another, it's like the camp by sort of turn 100, turn 120, there's still lots and lots of factions up. Even if they're in loads of wars and they've only got like one settlement, there are lots of factions just persisting. And I think one of the coolest things I saw in Reichland was that Dryker seems to be going wild. Sorry, in Reichland, north of the Grey Mountains. Is that yeah, Dryker seems to be going absolutely ham and taking loads of territory, and she's not at war with Reichland yet, so she's just like existing. Okay. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. We're gonna grab Kindle Flame just for that fire weakness, and yeah. So if we move down now, let's move down here. Mind you, I don't need to though. I can reach the settlement anyway, but it's only if I want to. Could always occupy the settlement with her if I'm a bit closer, and we could sack it with Imrik and then like move on. So yeah, right, let's come down here. Hope I'm not biting off more than I can chew here. So we're gonna grab possibly just 2 more archers, and I might merge this. Oh no, it's fine, it's not replenishing very quickly, but 2 more archers, 1 more spear, or I think we can probably do this with, I think for safety, because of menace belows and things as well, let's grab 1 more spear that can just defend the back line. So she unfortunately can't do anything unless we get her recruiting on global. But I'm going to put her into encamp stance, and Imrik can also go into encamp stance because that gives us 75% ambush defense chance here and a little boost to our stats as well. Yeah, we're going to bank that growth still to get this up. Let's have a look at tech. So speed for our infantry, or weapon strength for spears. Then we'll go speed in case we do need to, yeah, kind of reposition our troops and things. Intrigue at the court. Nothing I can do yet, but we're going to keep an eye on things. Yeah, it's a fun mechanic. And the other thing is we can recruit our, we can recruit a noble. So let's see. So they're going to have crap traits. But melee defense -5, charge bonus -5 for the whole army. That's kind of like rough, isn't it? I'll give this guy, I mean, -5 melee defense. Yeah, you know, it's not brilliant either, but it's fine. And I can get 1 of those.
I await your
but that does mean that I can now get rid of this, and we'll put something else in there. So I think we're just about at the bounds of our income. 1, 2, 4, yeah. So like we'll just about still be in the, maybe literally like 10 or 20 gold under the cap there before we go into the red, and that's fine. And yeah, she can just hang out there. That's also good. Right. So what's public order like now here with me still in the province? It's still going up. So that should repair itself in about 2 turns, and then that gets rid of that devastation penalty. Once and for all here, I hope. So yeah, and we're not going to build that growth building up. I don't think, once it go from 18 to 27. And how well is it growing? I need 2 points for this, 2 growth points for this, don't I? I mean 1275. Nah, I think we'll wait. I think we will honestly wait. Yeah, that's okay. Let's go. Yeah, so another campaign map observation. So there's kind of just an unholy alliance formed between like Clan Skryre. Between Clan Skryre, I think it's Pirates of Sartosa, Skarbrand, so Exiles of Khorne, Wurzag, and I think it might just be the 4 of them. But anyway, they're in a bit of a love-in. So it's like the anti-order tide kind of has formed south of the mountains.
The Dragon Prince is born for heat.
Right, okay, so 17 units plus a noble. Can the noble make it all the way to the settlement? We could get like, we need what?
You may look upon me.
We get 2 more troops.
Standing by.
That is going to put me into the red. I think we'll try and work with what we've got. But I could have the note. No, let's actually, right, let's get her to come and search the settlement.
I know my destination.
Just want to know. There's nothing there. Okay, alright, here's me being all, right, well, we'll colonise this, yeah, that's fine. Oh no, don't abandon it. Yeah, build it up. So the rat corruption was actually just spreading from here. Oh no, that's Clan Moors. Oh, Clan Moors, come on.
More things for my
I don't want to get pulled into like lots of wars in this direction when we've got Kugath in the other direction. And if he's coming this way, like, I don't know if he's just trying to ruin all this. Like, I was kind of... Maybe the Skaven corruption is just coming in passively, like, via osmosis, but it is really high, so I just doubt that's the case. With that going down so actively as well. Now, I definitely think there are Skaven here, but they might just have Nagashazar, or they might just have Desolation, and maybe that's why Queek's faction, well, Queek's army is coming across. To try and ruin dwell one of these, or maybe he's just, I don't know, who can tell, maybe he's just trying to underway his way up here. Like, we'll try and, yeah, we'll slow down the turn time so that we can see what Queek does.
The last.
But yeah, so this is absolutely fine. So actually Imrik can sit inside the settlement just for the replenishment. And
ready.
we can embed this this hero as
I
well.
will share my experience.
I don't think we've got... Yeah, we haven't really got much going on. She's picked up a food taster. I'll just move that onto Imrik. We don't have many ancillaries at the moment, so you might as well. And magic items, what else have we got? She's got an amulet of fire. Fire resistance and spell resistance. That's on Michaela, isn't it? Yeah. And the trickster's shard. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we can't take that. It's all good. Right, so I've only got 2260 now. Unfortunately. So is there anything else militarily that I want to rush? I wouldn't be averse to having a couple more cav. I tend to skip Illyrian Reavers, and ideally tend to skip them all the way to more Dragon Princes. But with cav being better against the AI now, and collision damage being so much better, the other thing we could grab a couple of Great Eagles just to help out, chasing things off, that sort of thing. Or we can just double down and work on control. I think that's probably the best bet, is it not? Yeah, we're not desperate for anything else. We can make do with what we've got for now, until we get upgraded to tier 3 on Fortress of Vorag there. So this is fine. Right, let's move on again. So that was turn 7. So yeah. Right, let's slow this down. Shouldn't be that many moves we have to watch. Right, he's underweight over here. Okay. I was hoping we'd either see him just walk in and settle that, or underway up there, or just disappear. So yeah, right, that's a bit unhelpful, Queek. But at least if we have to go fisticuffs with that army right there, that should be a doddle. Like, that should be no stress at all, really. Alright then, okay, so we are gonna head into the mountains, for better or worse. Yeah, got a couple of chieftains in there, but then Queek's faction does start with like a couple of chieftains, and I think they can probably recruit them more easily as well. Might be lying about that second part, but seems to make sense. So that Skaven faction then, like, why are they so much stronger than me? They must just have a couple of stacks. We've met the Silver Host as well, yeah. So I wasn't so fussed about Queek. We would have met him. I was more worried about Scarbrand, but yeah. So we can probably come to the conclusion that like Queek might have these settlements here, which raises kind of a point defensively that we might need, you know, an army to sit and defend this this province if Queek is going to cause me headaches. But yeah, money sorted itself out now.
I will not fail.
As we're not at war with them yet, we should be fine to force march. And I don't know if we go for Desolation first and there's this random clan carrion in there, then, and they've got an army in Nagashazar as well, then if we go there first, they might underway over with their army and actually take some of my territory. If we go to Nagashazar first, then they might still be able to underway over, but it's possibly a bit less likely. But it's going to be a bit of a, yeah, we're going to have to spend, I bet you our turn time will be reduced, yeah, because it's like passing through the mountains here. Sorry, our movement range will be reduced, not our turn time. So it might take like one turn to here this turn, another turn to about here, and then and I might not even be able to check what's going on in here before we actually get there. So it's a bit of a gamble. Going to be relying heavily on Burning Heads to do a lot of damage if we come up against like 3,000 rats here or something. Right, so, and everything at home is all right. Okay. Just checking. Silver Host, yeah, I don't want to get mixed up with stuff that's going on over the water there. But yeah, there's nothing going on. So we're in no wars. And we don't have any opportunities available to us. Intrigue at the courts. Minus 100 because of the aversion. Like, that's going to be really difficult to overcome. I was thinking of using Intrigue to make, like, Clan Wars like me, but we need to bank a lot more. Yeah, we need to, what is it? What do we get? Is it like 25 each time we hit this? I can't remember. I know it's a bit random. There might be variability, whether it's plus 25 or plus 35. I might be wrong on those numbers, but I think we would need to, we'd need to do this like maybe 5, 6, 7 times. And the cost will increase with each subsequent use. So it might never be possible to do this. I'm just wondering, is there anybody that dislikes me to the point that we're in the danger zone? So attitude. So Clan Moors dislike me least. Moon Howlers are at war with Clan Rictus, and they're not that strong, so that's okay. Eye Biter, again, they're fairly weak. Karakazul don't love me. They are in a war with some of the rats, Clan Verms. Just wondering whether it's worth pumping a little bit of influence at Karakazul. Might not be a bad idea. Just try and make sure that we're out of that danger territory of them declaring war on me. So let's do this. Yeah, okay, so it's actually plus 20. That was also a bit of an experiment to see how much we get. So it's going out of the negative and into the positive. So yeah, I think that's fine, guys. Right, let's continue. Shoved Snarl. I can't actually see. I can't see where Queek went, so never mind. But yeah, I think we'll head to Nagashizar and just see what's going on. Okay, Kiriella is bad. We don't want her. So yeah, we just don't know. We just don't know where Queek went. He might have just, I don't know, he might have gone up there, or I suspect he ruined world, which means we might, if we want to have the province, we might just have to go into war with have to go into war with Queek. But yeah, we're gonna come around this way. If you were doing this and you wanted to be safe, you really should go into encamp stance, or go into ambush stance just so they can't see you, but they can detect you even if you can't see their army in the settlement. So I'm going to really gamble on this. I'm not going to force march because that really would be taking the biscuit, but and she just needs to get there next turn, so she doesn't actually need to go into the bit where she's taking it. It doesn't really matter though, she's a life mage, she can heal herself. So yeah, right, that's fine. Just go behind Imrik. And then hopefully next turn we can, we can search that, see what's in there.
Tarry.
If it's a ruin again, I will be very surprised. But if it is a ruin, then hopefully it's going to be less than like 1200, so that Imrik can,
Greatest of the dragons.
Yeah, so that Imrik can colonize that, and then we'll have to sit there. Because it was a ruin in game 2. I'm just surprised because of the Skaven corruption being so high. So let's move along. Whizzing through that turn, nice and simple. Yeah. I think Queek's army is in Desolation of Nagash. What a pain in the butt. Oh, to be able to transfer settlements right now. To myself, of course. Yeah. If it was just a simple matter of going and killing Queek and then coming back to go and deal with Kugath, That's one thing, but it's not a simple matter. It never is, because, like, if we go and take out Queek, we're going to meet enemy factions further along. And you know that the moment we meet Scarbrand, I don't think they auto-declare. Like, there's no, like, you don't auto-declare on them or vice versa now in Immortal Empires. But still, he's just going to see, he's just going to take one look at this elf strutting his way through the mountains and just declare on me, like, so... so we might have to accept that we're not going to have the full province here. Right, let's see. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Right, so cancel the move. They're in there with a full stack. Oh my goodness. They're in there with a full stack that's got a nice army. Oh man, we have bitten off more than we can chew here. Who knew? So you expect early game... There you go, you've learned something today. You'll be able to, yeah, you'll be able to... My pain will hopefully teach you that this is the issue. They've got poison wind mortars. They've got storm vermin. We don't have the armor piercing to deal with any of this. This will be an absolute nightmare. So our only hope...
Limitless talent.
Because I'm a legendary lord, the game might consider that having a dragon, some dragon princes, and Imrik, the game might consider that it can't, no, look at this, it's tier 5, like, yeah, the garrison in there. No, if I were to declare on them and besiege it, they would definitely sally out, and we'd end up having to try and cheese the fight using, you know, hiding the army and stuff and just using the dragon and things, which might be possible, but it's certainly not going to be easy. Yeah, it certainly wouldn't be easy, and it's probably not worth the hassle. It's probably not worth the risk. So,
High Mage.
What we need to do.
Let the bell scream, scream.
I would be able to, even at a minor settlement, I would be able to mount a pretty well. Yeah, I mean not when it's tier 1 though. Like, look at this crap. I'd be able to mount a fairly... I mean, we won't... Say Chitter School jumps over there and attacks Bone Gulch. We can build some, you know, just through towers, like, we should be able to do way more damage than, you know, those troops alone would manage. So we might be able to do a good number on his army. But I think we might need to rethink this, and I don't want to end up now just being drawn into this protracted war. So my options are either just run away. I could try and declare war on somebody else and see if they'll join the war. That could backfire horribly, but then this faction might... Right, yeah, I'm hoping that they might... yeah, if we were to pull them into a war with somebody else, that they might just leave and go and fight that war. I don't know Kugath yet, but he's making progress on the islands there. So, like, yeah. So, I think... So, yeah, I mean, you learn. You live and you learn, don't you, with this? It's a new campaign. In retrospect, I'd probably just ignore those Skaven there entirely, and we would go over straight for Kugath. So I would possibly, you know, recommend that is the path that you take yourself. And I think, yeah, so I think Queek's here, and we know that this faction is here. But yeah, we can't deal with that with just, like, tier 1 archers and stuff. Like, we just won't have the killing power to deal with the storm vermin, and we're going to be getting wrecked by poison wind mortars. So yeah. Nice, yeah, nice play, CA. Like, they were clearly thinking, like, because in game 2 this was just a ruin you could go and take if you were nearby. So either I declare war and we try and... What we could do is we could go into ambush. They'll underway over, probably take a minor settlement. I take Nagashazar, which won't be an easy fight. But, you know, we will win that fight. Without their army there. But then, if their army comes straight back over, like when I've not replenished, then we're just going to end up besieged in the settlement with this awful army here on us. We could check as well, can't we? Like, you know, I kind of make things sound difficult, but like they've got one settlement, so they've got Nagashazar, and that's it. So they will be taking attrition after we take their settlement.
The Asher are troubled.
Goodness me. Okay. All right. Well, I can't declare right now. I can't declare right now because she's just not going to be able to get away. What I might be able to do, I wonder if ambushing them. All right, this is a huge risk.
High Elven
If I get her
Archmage.
around, this is a huge risk. Like, this is seriously, like, kind of... It's either amazing or, like, the most foolish thing you've ever seen in a Let's Play.
Destiny lies there.
With her in Force March there, they're going to be
Son
absolutely
of the
hot for her. They're going to be like, oh my goodness, this is the best thing we've ever seen. Let's go and attack it. And then if I can put Imrik here, there's a 50% chance of ambush. And if we can get onto them and use Overcast Burning Heads through the Storm Vermin, and if we can shut, most importantly, or as importantly, if we can shut down their weapons teams with my Dragon, with Imrik, with everything else like that, then we might just about limp through this. Get rid of that army at the very least. Not going to be a clean fight though, like we're going to take a lot of damage, but you know what?
Follow the dragon.
You watch these Let's Plays for entertainment, don't you? So let's see what happens here. Yeah, let's see what happens here. Okay, so so there's a good chance they'll detect it. If they don't detect it, there's still only a 50% chance the ambush triggers. But let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Right, let's declare war.
Or destroy you.
Let's declare war on them. And at the same time, I'm going to see if Karakazul will join that war. I doubt they will. No, they're not. No, it's okay. I just thought, is anyone else not in a war at the moment? No, yeah, that's fine. That's okay. It was worth a look. Okay, alright, fine. So we're going to grab Spear Wall for that weapon strength. And we are going to... Yeah, I can't do any more with Intrigue at the moment on Karakazul or anything. So... I have a bad feeling about this. I have a very bad feeling about this, but I'm going to let it play in slow. Like, I'm not going to speed up the turn and the moves and stuff. Because their settlement, like, that... I don't know if they get a separate chance to detect me because of the settlement being in such close proximity as well. So there's, like, actually a really low chance of this going off as we want it to. Dude, they didn't even leave. Oh, there's a dragon over there too. Okay. Maybe they can't reach her.
The council is
But the ambush didn't get detected.
Dragon Rider.
Oh my goodness, no. I mean, I can't really move. They didn't detect him, but they didn't go and attack. Maybe they're like... Maybe they just sit in the Gashazar. Maybe they're not like a regular faction.
Failed.
Like, maybe they are just there to make it, like, as tough as nuts for people to come and take Nagashazar, and they just turtle there. I mean, let's try it. Let's test that. We'll move Imrik slightly further forwards, and just in case there is a chance that, for whatever reason, they couldn't reach and they weren't willing to try it.
Beyond compare.
Imrik, sit there.
Weaver of spells.
And I'm going to come and move her.
There
They're
I
definitely going to
must
move into
go.
his sphere of influence before they get to her.
Seeking a trial.
That should probably be enough. I mean, if I wanted
The
to, I could just move
Archmage
her there.
marches.
Alright, let's try this. So there's not a lot more to be done here. Just hit the end turn and pray. And if they don't go for it this time... Yeah, let's see. Okay. If they don't go for it this time, like, there is no reason the AI would not go for such an easy target as a single Lord in Force March. So, change the situation mustering. They didn't go for it. Oh, they haven't seen Imrik either, so their AI is a bit... I think it's had its wings clipped. I think is the best way to describe it. There is no reason that if they couldn't see the army, they would not go and attack that. So
Observe my
let's
skill.
test...
We will prevail.
I'm going to test something else as well. Yeah, so we can see their army here. We're going to besiege them. We're going to besiege them, and if they don't break the siege, I might skip through the next couple of turns just so you guys don't have to watch me trying to cause them attrition. So if we back off from the siege and they sally out, they're definitely going to attack her this time.
Trained by the
So
White
I'm just going to
Tower.
encamp her and put her, like, behind
well.
Imrik, just so that she's in there. And it's expensive to recruit stuff on global, unfortunately. So yeah, I might not try. I might not do anything else with that. Can spend a bit of gold on this. We'll get Vor's hammer as well. Okay, ability number of uses +3 for all dragon breaths. Okay, yeah, let's do that and let's see if we can get some goodies. So what we got here, we've got a bound Flock of Doom. We've got Core Sphere, Unbreakable, and a bit of stats. So we've got an enchanted Spyglass, which is base weapon damage within 35 meters. Affects allies in range. I mean, it's base weapon damage, not armor piercing, or this is fire resistance 25%, and yeah, passive ability flame resistance. And it's that, affects allies in range. Oh, that's map wide. Okay, so map wide resistance to fire. I mean, given what we're fighting, I might take this winged staff. We can get like Flock of Doom on some of the lesser armored Skaven in big blobs, then it's all going to help. And that will probably be quite good against the Nurgle stuff as well. Yeah, I was hoping for like the, I think, is it the Diamond Guardian Phoenix that gives you like physical resistance. But against demons, then yeah, if they've got lots of yeah, demons rather than Chaos Warriors and stuff, that physical resistance will mean nothing. Yeah, okay, I'm going to take that. So weapon strength +4, winged staff. Right, what is that? That is a weapon, yeah. Okay, let's put that on Michaela. There we go. She can't say I never give her anything. And
I always do.
yeah, because what I'm thinking is if this AI is like so passive that it can't even attack, we might just be able to starve them out. And it's just going to take a little bit of time to get them to a level where I can go in there and comfortably win that fight. So yeah, that's my logic anyway. And it probably isn't. But if we don't think they're going to leave their settlement and we don't want to do this fight yet, we can just run away. We can just run away if they don't sally out or anything. So let's see. No, they're going to make the attack. And it says it's a close defeat. Okay, alright. Yeah, this is just too much. It's just too much heavy armor for us to handle. So, yeah, and we'll find out now how passive they really are. Like, if they try and pursue.
I step back.
We should back off. I was going to say we should back off fairly far. Yeah, they're not coming out to attack, which doesn't make any sense. So I think they're just going to sit there. I think they're just going to turtle in that settlement until we come back over later. So we've, yeah, this was a detour. Like we have wasted a few turns, if you like. But we have got ourselves a port at least from this settlement here. All right, let's leave.
I bring Azurian
Let's
fire.
leave. And if we happen to see, oh, I think she's got to.
Be prepared, Asur.
Yeah, she's gonna have to attack and then break the
Seek
siege,
safety.
so that she can get out of the settlement sphere of influence there, so we can actually run away.
Scholar supreme.
Okay, all right, that's us. We're gone.
Do not tarry.
We are out of here.
Carried by magic.
Onward for Canador.
Yeah, not the most thrilling thing there, though, guys, for the first part of this Let's Play, but we've learnt something very important about, you know, like the settlements in our vicinity. So yeah, so I've done that so that you don't have to. Right, so yeah, so it's 10:13, and we're going to move across. We might fight these ogres because we kind of need to en route. And if they do happen to on the way out or whatever, then that's going to be a problem we're going to have to deal with before we leave. But at least we've got a turn or two more to see to see what they do once Imrik leaves. Now that I've left their immediate vicinity. Okay, all right, fine then. So, yeah, let's move on. If I had stealth units, what we could have done there, but there's probably just too many rats there would just be rats everywhere deep into the settlement.
A rival power desires
Okay, treacherous
a change in
declaring.
your
That's all
natural
right.
relations.
That's okay. I think he might be here. Oh no, it's not that okay. He's right there. Yeah, okay. All right, fine. Well, at least we get to do. Okay, all right. This is possibly something then. Let's check how many settlements Tretch has. I think Tretch has got quite a nice defeat trait that involves, I think it improves your speed. I can't remember what else, unless the trait's been changed. Yeah, so we're probably going to have to lose a minor settlement to Tretch. Imagine, though, imagine putting, like, a huge... imagine Nagashizar being tier 5 in IE, and having, like, a really elite rat stack in there.
The dragon shall wake.
Anyway, okay, right, so Tretch is here. So, in a normal move, whether or not he can reach Ashridge Mountains, I'm not sure. But his army is much more accessible to us kicking its butt. So, right, let's force march down here.
Pure magic.
Come on, girl, you need to keep up. I need to get her route marcher. Can't even afford to do the port there. And yeah, Gordon, our champion of the flame. It might be. I don't remember these dragon fights. I don't remember them all. I mean, I remember them, but I don't remember them. You know, like I'm just wondering how tough that one is. Anyway, yeah, we're not gonna. If that had spawned somewhere over here, we probably would have gone for it. But I just want to get away back over here just in case, and we sort of need to as well if Tretch is now a problem. So we can get recruit rank for spearmen and archers, speed for great eagles. What's this? Recruit rank for Loth and Seaguard. We might use those, but we're probably, you know, we're definitely going to be recruiting more of those basic troops. Right, let's have a look. Our noble, that little experience there, our noble has leveled up from. He's like, yes, I see that you make great military decisions. You go and besiege a settlement and then run off. But yeah, okay, let's go and let's see what Tretch does. Oh, that rebellion. That rebellion might attack... Oh, he can reach it. I wonder if they're embedding this dude. Okay, well, we're going to get right up there on that. Yeah, he's not going to make the attack. There's only 5... There's 5 units in there, Tretch. Like, you're just making life difficult for yourself. See how quickly this number goes down. Remember, it's on 214 now, and then in 5 turns, you know, like just... I think on turn 120, I'm down to about the 100 factions on the map mark left over, which I still think is quite high for that point. I'm so glad that this rebellion didn't attack her.
Even
like, that's really balmy that it didn't, but yeah, you know, no complaints from me. Okay, yeah, we'll auto that. That's fine. Right, let's take the money as well. So we've kind of ended up in some kind of Skaven apocalyptic scenario down here, surrounded by like these guys with a nice army, Tretch a bit closer than he was in Mortal Empires, and then Queek over here. Oh, so yeah, Queek is going to be a problem at some point. Right, yeah, this settlement is not really making me much money. It's going to halve my income if I turn off tax, that's the only thing. It may be worth abandoning this. If I do that, though, we might just end up with Queek coming over and ruin dwelling this as well. Yeah, I'll hang on to it for as long as I can, I think. I mean, the Skaven corruption here is 100 now. If the money was better, I could just put Eladan in there, but I really do want her with her healing to come with as we go and do other things. So let's get the final point in Burning Heads.
Greatest of the dragon princes.
So if he sees me, he can make a normal move to about here.
You may look
I can force march to about there, and he can't reach me. Yeah, let's no, force march to here actually, and he can't reach me in an attack move. But if he sees me coming, he's almost certainly going to make that attack. That's the only thing. And he'll back off in a way that I'm less likely to reach him. We can force march to about here. So if he makes the attack and sacks it and runs away, we can. Then we're, you know, kind of we're in the middle between the 2 routes that he might take to back off. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. The other thing that you'll see me using in streams quite a lot is just sneaking up on people. But I can't guarantee that he's going to besiege this for more than a turn because, you know, there's 5 units in there. So yeah, if he sees me coming, it might trigger him to make the attack. And then at least the attack is done and we can start worrying about the consequences. Right, we're not going to touch that again. We're just going to hold on to that money. So I'm very hopeful that that rat army is just going to sit there in its settlement and never leave. I'll be so... Maybe they've got some kind of like inhibitor on their actions, but then at like turn 30 they're allowed to move and then we'll have a big problem back here. But yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Sometimes you gamble and you lose. And in this situation we learned something, but we didn't actually gain anything apart from the knowledge. Yeah, he's going to attack. Okay. Alright, I don't think we can't win this fight, but like we can try and do some damage to his army. So let's just go with that and see if we can get our towers. I need to check out what the high elf towers are like as well. Yeah, so it's one of these dwarf designs. Yeah, we'll just try and hang on for as long as we can. The Doom Wheel's going to be a problem. If the Doom Wheel just, yeah, if they use it effectively just to run through my lines and stuff, like, this battle is going to be over so quickly. Yeah, we got some, I think I defend, I don't know, I can't see. I think it might be this spot I usually defend. Like I say, we'll just try and hang on for as long as we can and do as much damage as we can. So actually, hang on, where am I looking? Right, okay. Yeah, it's here you can defend, because you can, if you build a barricade at the start, 99 times out of 100, it seems the AI just considers that to be impassable terrain. And I don't know if that's changed, but I haven't seen in my testing in Immortal Empires that it's changed just yet. So we're going to have to, yeah, the stuff down there, we're going to need a unit to try and hold here. Definitely going to need a unit to try and hold there. I might just put this one that can go whichever direction is needed. We might be looking that he might not have Warp Lightning yet or anything like that. So, and then we'll build... So what are our choices? The base information on these is quite often the same, but then the actual projectiles like are just tailored to your race, like the visuals and stuff, aren't they? Like Hellstorm, sorry, Fire Rain rockets for Cathay and that kind of thing. Okay, alright, let's go. Let's play this at high speed. Be great to use up as much ammo as we can. So even if this firing isn't going to be the most effective, I'm just going to let them turn that way. Thought we had a chance of winning, I would actually just save the ammo. God, they've docked again. Like, this docking is... do you notice that? Like, does that bug anybody? Right, I'm going to try a 1400 tower here. I see you. Yeah, okay. Right, let's try and hit those Skaven slave slingers then. And yeah, you just try and shoot down here.
We will obey.
So yeah, let's speed it up a little bit, so we don't spend too long on this battle. Yeah, so Storm Vermin Sword and Shields. They will beat through my Spearmen. It will take them a little while. Possibly that tower. Yeah, that tower should hopefully be able to do some work on those, yeah, on those Storm Vermin. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, they are shooting there now. That's super annoying. Like, we were doing quite well with them ignoring me. So you shoot at the Storm Vermin there. Right, here comes the Doom Wheel. Okay, so yeah, this is a problem. How are we not doing enough damage to them? I wonder if we don't have... I wonder if like some of our... We should be firing like quite effectively.
Kill them.
Anyway, this battle is not going to last very long. I'm just going to build a 900 tower there. And yeah, just let this tower try and beat up and take out their infantry here.
It will be done.
Right, guard mode on. What are you doing? Can you not wander off? Come on, High Elf Archers. These are Skaven Slave Slingers. It doesn't say that we're obstructed or anything. Like, I just don't know why we're not firing very effectively. Anyway, yeah, okay, right, so there's, yeah, I'm going to keep one spear, I'm just going to get one spear to chase the Doom Wheel around. We'll try to. We're grinding our way through this, this lot over here.
Archers, Assyrian willing.
Their leadership hasn't even moved yet. Like, and they're down by 40 models, and at least they're not firing when they're like repositioning. Oh, they've terror routed some of my stuff, yeah. So like I say, this is never a winning fight, but at least we've done some damage to them. Yeah, and here are the Death Runners. And if the Death Runners go for my, yeah, I've terror routed them as well. Okay, alright, well fine. It was something. It was something. Like, if we killed 100 rats, I'll be happy. Killed 361, okay. Every little helps. Yeah, so for anyone looking for advice on starting an Imrik campaign, now that you've learnt from watching this that there is that army at Nagashazar, I would definitely say, yeah, probably do the recruitment I've done. Don't leave your province with any less than maybe about 15 to 18 units, but ideally probably like 18 to 20. And then, yeah, I would say go for Papa Nurgle, go for Kugath. Or get the jump on Tretch. One of those two things. Yeah, one of those two things. It's a similar issue if we push further up into the Darklands here, that we'll just meet more and more factions and get pulled into more and more wars. So that's why I wanted to just make a beeline for Nurgle and get them dealt with. Anyway, they only sacked the settlement, so he didn't take it. So if we use ambush now and we can encourage him to come back, if he doesn't, that's annoying. But if he does, then yeah, that's going to be pretty helpful, and we'll take his army out with Imrik. Probably not the next turn, but the turn after. All right then, guys. So yeah, let's see. The other thing I can do, yeah. Let's see if we have a better chance. We've only got 40% ambush chance, but.
High Elven Archmage.
Let's see if we can make her look like a tantalizing target.
You may look upon me.
So she's going to be the bait. What's his move like? We don't even need to go that far. So if he can force march to here, we can probably say he can make a regular attack to about here. So if we do go and just go... If we just go to about here. We go to about here. And if we put her in force, you don't have to put them in force march, but I find it's like it's much more of a guarantee that the enemy will come and attack. So I'm pretty certain that he can attack her, and let's see if we can. It's like hopefully we'll get an intercept if we don't get the ambush. I don't know if I can be ambushed by Skaven if I'm in ambush stance. I think I probably can, but we'll find out, won't we? And I could build this up just for the extra public order with all of this Skaven corruption here. But yeah, that army's not moving. That's great to see. They are just sitting in the settlement. I think they're just there just to make it much harder to take Nagashazar. With it being quite an important settlement in the lore and all of that stuff, I guess. Even though it's not undead. I'd have thought they'd have stuck like just a generic vampire count faction in there, or Team King faction or something. With like, you know, whether or not they have like a really elite army. Alright, fine. So I'm not going to touch the settlement yet. So we're simply going to move on here, and let's again cross our fingers that things don't go awfully wrong here. Here he comes. Right, we've ambushed him. Okay. Great then, guys. Right, we'll start off the next part of the Let's Play with this ambush. So this is a great opportunity for us to just take out Tretch's army. So I just want to say thank you for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Again, if you could drop the video a like, leave a comment, and yeah, possibly consider dropping me a sub. that would be really helpful. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today, and I will see you next time. And let's kick Tretch Craventail. So what is his stats like? Yeah, he's got really high melee defense, but that ain't gonna save him against the charging Imrik with 115 charge bonus if we can, you know, if we can cycle charge him. So yeah, take care guys, and I'll see you next time.